What is this place? Where am I? It's so green. Oh, great. A river. And I'm not the best swimmer. A radio. There's no signal here. It also seems to read those old cassettes, but there's none inside.
Hello, John. My name is Dr. James Richards, and this is Dr. Carla May.
Hello, John.
If you are hearing this, it means that the initial procedure went perfectly.
We have linked your mind to the dream of a man named Luke Williams. As for your body, it is being kept safe, here, close to us.
Luke has been diagnosed with severe depression. We have attempted several incursions into his dreams, but he has always detected our presence, gleaned our intentions, and evaded us. The roots of his current state of depression are buried quite deep.
This is where you come in, John. You see, you volunteered to help us with this one. We need to remind you that your own memories are inaccessible during the entire operation. It means that you won't remember who you are, nor recall these events after it all ends. But whatever you do or do not remember, know this. We accepted your offer because you are the best in the field.
John, your job is to track Luke and liberate him from whatever oppressive thought is weighing down on him.
Set him free, John. You don't have much time. The longer he stays under, the easier it will be for him to fade away.
Time to get to work, John. You are his last hope.
And his only one. I would wish you luck, but I doubt you need any of it.
We'll be monitoring you closely and retract you instantly if the situation spirals out of control.
One last thing. We will be out of contact for the duration of your mission. The technology is not quite fully mature yet.
Right then. See you in a couple of hours.
What? What's happening here? What are you talking about? Wait, what in God's name is going on? Whoa! Hello.
Oh, good evening.
Isn't it a little late for someone your age to be out all alone?
Oh, our house is right over there. And you know, there are no dangerous creatures, not in these woods. No wolves, bears, or even foxes. And my dad is right there at the porch.
Oh, I didn't know anyone lived this deep in the woods.
Oh, but we don't. This is our vacation house. Mom and Dad built it a couple of years ago. I love it out here. But I had no idea there were other houses around. Where is yours?
Well, if you walk that way for 30 minutes, you'll be standing in front of my house.
Ooh, do you have a hot tub?
Oh, no, I'm afraid I don't.
That's too bad. It's a little chilly here sometimes.
Well, what about you? What are you doing here, all alone, sitting on this wooden swing?
Oh, you know, I love sitting here. My daddy and I built it. He attached these ropes to a branch on this tree and told me to find a wooden seat. I found this one by the waterfall. It fit perfectly. It was such a fun weekend. I love building stuff with my dad, and this is my favorite construction.
Well, congratulations. You did a wonderful job. It really looks well built and fun.
Thanks.
So, you're just watching the stars on your spot?
Yes. Well, and you know, waiting for Rufus.
Rufus?
Yes, you know, my dog. My parents gave him for Christmas 2 years ago. He's so lovely, little, and energetic.
Oh, and where's Rufus now?
Oh, he sometimes wanders off by himself in the woods. You know, these woods are very, very safe. We put some lights around his collar, so he got even more excited than usual.
Aren't you worried he might get lost?
No! I mean, maybe a little. It's been more than an hour, I think. Can I ask you a big favor? Could you please get him back here if you happen to see him?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. I'm really getting worried now. He responds very well to his name, Rufus. You know, I picked it when he was still a little puppy.
Oh, you picked a great name for him. Well, I'm going to continue my night hike and I'll find your dog.
Thanks. Did you see him?
No, not yet.
Oh no!
Don't worry. I'll get back out there. And I will find Rufus.
Please hurry. I'm getting very scared.
Hello, neighbor.
Oh, hello there. Sorry, I haven't seen anyone hereabouts in a while. You gave me quite a scare there.
Oh, sorry about that. And for coming out of nowhere straight from the dark. I'm John Stevens. I'm really sorry to trouble you at this hour, but my wife, she cut her finger while cooking.
Oh dear.
Yeah, well, fortunately it's nothing serious, but the other night she mentioned seeing some lights. They seem to be from over here, and so I came along to see if there was anyone around. And here you are.
I wasn't aware that there were other houses in the neighbourhood. Well, sorry, but we're out of plasters. Used the last one yesterday for our little Annie. Young kids, always trying to climb up those giant trees. We can't protect our kids forever. Although as parents we always try to. We do have a medicine box with the rest of the stuff, if you want.
Oh, I don't think that'll be necessary. She just needed something to cover the wound externally. It's not critical, but thanks very much.
Not at all. I'm Luke Williams, by the way. Very nice to meet you.
Oh, likewise. Well, I should be heading back home.
Hey, do you want to have dinner with us tomorrow? I'm sure Rita would love to.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. We'd like that. Let me talk to the missus, and we'll let you both know.
See you tomorrow.
My, it's indeed beautiful, but the noise this close is slightly unpleasant. Well, at least I think this lake isn't deep enough for me to drown. Rufus, there you are. Oh, you're shaking. Come here, boy. Come here. Oh, you're really afraid of me, aren't you? Okay. How will I get you out of there? Oh, this rock is very unstable. If it falls, I'll crush that little devil. Careful, John. Where did the dog go? Wait a minute. I know this place. How did I get here? Did the dog? Oh, I hope he did.
Oh, hello again. Look, this is Rufus. He came back. He was running so fast. He seemed scared. He almost didn't recognize me, but I yelled. He turned his head and he seemed so happy to see me. He always comes back.
I'm really glad he's back. One can easily get lost in these woods.
Oh, you know, he's such a smart doggy, aren't you, Rufus?
I'm sure he is. Well, I think I'm heading back.
Oh, okay. I should go to sleep too, after Rufus calms down a little. And thank you for being so kind.
Not at all. Take care, both of you.
Bye.
Hi, Luke.
Hi, John. Great timing. I was about to call Anne back home and retreat.
I just came from home.
So, are we on for tomorrow?
Yes, we are.
Wonderful. I'll tell Rita first thing in the morning.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
No problem.
Look, I have to tell you something. I went looking for Rufus.
Rufus? Our dog, Rufus. Why?
Please don't get mad at Anne, but the poor guy got scared by the sound of the waterfall and was just paralyzed under a rock. I tracked him down and kind of brought him back.
I didn't know that. Why hasn't she told me?
She thought you would get mad.
I don't think I would. Imagine if you weren't around. What would happen to Rufus? Because she was afraid to talk to me?
Luke, don't take it that way. It's normal for kids to hide these problems from their parents.
I know you're right, but still, it could have been a big deal.
Don't think about it.
Well, Are you thirsty?
Am I thirsty? Oh, well, a little bit, but
There's a jar of water in the table right in the hallway. Just open the door and take some. You saved Anne's dog, and you must be exhausted. Go on, I'll just stay here for a while longer.
Okay, I'll be right back. Thanks. Glass of... Oh, darn, it's empty. Or could I explore a little? A family portrait. The faces are somewhat hard to distinguish, but they seem like a united and happy bunch. I hear something. A heavy breathing. Sorry, Luke, but I need to see if I can find something useful. I'm doing this to help you. Ah, there's a piece of paper in this drawer. So many books. A lot of classics out here. Les Miserables. Oh, how I loved it. Wait a minute. Rita Williams? Could it be Luke's wife? What? It's daytime. Where are they? And the door has locked itself. What's happening here? What's this? I can't read it. What if it's something important? Hello?
Hello there.
Need any help? You're gasping.
I'll be alright in a moment. Thank you. My husband and I were hiking, making our way through the rocks and the brambles. We used to do it all the time a few years ago. I guess I'm too old for this now.
No, you seem in pretty good shape.
You're too kind. What about you? It's not very often I come across fellow hikers in this place.
Well, I'm on a hike too. I did an online search for best places to hike in the region, and I found a little blog with a couple of astonishing pictures in this brilliant article. I think it was called The Hidden Gem of Our City. Hard to believe I've never heard of this place.
Are you serious? Well, just as hard as to believe that you'd meet the writer of that article there.
You wrote the article?
Yes, my daughter kept on asking me why we never see anyone else around. So I decided I would post some photos of this place online and ended up writing a little about it. I never expected anyone to actually read it.
Well, thank you. This is such a happy coincidence.
That it is. We used to have a house here.
That little hut, just a few minutes away, is it yours? Oh, it seems so cozy.
My husband and I built it some years ago. We had to sell it though. It seems to be quite abandoned now.
Oh, pity. What happened?
Life happened. We needed the money and couldn't spare the time to come here that often anyway. I'm actually really glad we got to come over this time. It's been years.
Life can be tough sometimes, can't it?
It sure can.
Where's your husband?
He really wanted to get to that cliff on the other side of the bridge, but my legs just didn't want to cooperate, unfortunately.
Oh, I've never crossed this bridge.
You should. It's delightful out there. And, if you see my husband, tell him I'm waiting.
I will. I'm John, by the way.
Rita.
Nice to meet you, Rita.
You too. Actually, if you see him, let him be. He is waiting for a very important call from work. He was forced to take a few days off work so that he would stop thinking about it. And this place has always brought him some peace.
Well, maybe I shouldn't even go there then.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. It may even be a good distraction for him to talk to other people. Just don't say that his wife is desperately waiting for him.
Of course I won't. Right. I'll take a peek off this cliff you mentioned then.
Wonderful. You won't regret it. If we happen to meet again when you come back, I want to know what you thought of it.
It's a deal. Enjoy your alone time.
What's there not to enjoy? Bye.
Bye. Luke, hi.
Hello. Do I know you?
Yes, we met a couple of years ago, right here in these woods. I'm John.
Oh, yes, Of course.
I ran into your wife back there, catching her breath on a little bench. Lovely lady, if you don't mind me saying so.
I couldn't agree more. I sometimes think it's a miracle she still puts up with me. Is she all right?
Yes, she seemed fine. What about you? She said you were very nervous, waiting for an important call.
I'm standing in one of the most beautiful spots in the country, taking in the view, clutching my phone in a sweaty palm, and I can't help peeking at it every 5 minutes, although it's set to ring at maximum volume.
Well, that's quite the call. Is it personal?
Yes and no. You see, our company is currently conducting a critical test of our prototype. If it pans out, we may have a real shot at changing the world. If not, well, the shutters come down.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. One doesn't get to hear about stakes like that every day. Mind telling me what it's all about?
Energy. Well, a new form of it. You know, we have been hearing all this talk about climate change since we were kids. You wonder about how life would be if energy was clean and free. How it would benefit us, our future generations, the developing countries. It seems utopian, doesn't it?
It sounds like it... Oh, but many things sound too good to be true, until someone makes them real.
Well, I have had this childhood dream, and and now a lifelong goal to make the world a better place. A place where my daughter could live and thrive in. There is a lot of political noise and storms and furies, but still, I was young enough and naive enough to think I could cut through it. And I persisted. And one day an idea was born, and from that sprang a company, and then finally to the prototype, cut to the present day of reckoning. And I can hear my heart howling through my rib cage. Jesus. This is it. Sorry. I have to take this.
Sure. Hey, what? Luke? Bloody hell. Wait! What's going on? He's avoiding me again. What is this place anyway? Well, I can't stand here. I must find out. What the beach party? This is all over the place. Hey!
Hi!
Great party, isn't it?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I can't hear you.
I was saying, great party!
I'm James, nice to meet you.
Woohoo! Okay. Hi there. Hello? Well, that's rude. It's a gas bottle. Propane. Wasn't the company supposed to be a clean energy one?
These damn portable little cabins don't have any electricity, so we had no other option. But I assure you, in 2 years, with our technology, that will all go away.
Oh, yes, of course. I understand.
See you around.
See you. Excuse me for interrupting. May I have a word with you?
Sure. I'm Maria, and this is Michael.
Nice to meet you. I'm John.
Hello, John. I've never seen you before. It's this lunatic hiring spree we are on, now that we are rolling in it. So, which department do you work for?
I'm heading towards the research and development team. Pretty excited about this.
To which team now? Who hired you?
Luke?
Are you serious? Man, always undermining me. I've told him time and time again, if I'm running the department, he can't just hire someone over my head and not tell me. I thought we had talked about this.
You know Luke Williams better than anybody else, right? He just can't help it.
I know, I've known him for 20 years. But still.
Oh, sorry, but he invited me to come to this party, but without explaining why you're having one.
Classic Luke. Basically, we're on. The technology works. We have money. We're about to change the world.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes, you're joining us in exciting times.
Unbelievable. Is he around?
Luke, he's the CEO. He better stay until the end. I saw him leave a couple of minutes ago towards the lighthouse, and I haven't seen him since.
Me neither. Don't worry, he'll be back before long. Enjoy the party in the meantime and hit the dance floor.
Thanks, but I should find Luke. I can't stay for long.
If you say that one more time, you are out of research. I'm just kidding, man. Go and find Luke. And see you Monday.
See you on Monday, John.
See you both on Monday. Rita, is that you?
Hello? Sorry, have we met before?
Hi, yes, I'm John. John Stevens. We met in the woods not that long ago.
Oh, yes, I remember, of course. How are you, John?
I'm all right. How are you?
Same, thanks. Are you here for the party?
Yes, I am. I talked to Luke on that cliff you told me about, remember? He was waiting for that important call from work and, well, he told me all about the project and, well, he invited me to come along. Do you know where he might be?
No, sorry. Isn't he at the party with everyone else?
No, I thought you might know where he is.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all right, thank you. How about you? Why aren't you at the party?
I'm not much of a party person, to be honest. And I've come here to look for inspiration, I guess.
Really? What for?
Oh, I started writing a novel a few years back, but it's not any good.
A novel? Oh, how exciting. What's it about?
Oh, nonsense.
Just try me.
All right. One night I was walking right here and the lighthouse, the one over there, the light was on. I had never seen one so close, so I was mesmerized. After a while, my eyes drifted a tiny bit and I saw another light, a very faint one, on the horizon. It seemed to be from another lighthouse. So I started to imagine a relationship being built between these two lighthouse keepers who communicated with one another using light signs.
That sounds really interesting, Rita.
You don't need to say that just to make me feel better. But thanks.
No, it's true. And what happens to them?
Oh, one day I came back for some inspiration and I found that the lights were off. It made me feel uneasy and I couldn't stop thinking what it'd be like if all of a sudden one lighthouse keeper turned his light on and had no response. Nothing, just darkness. How would that feel? And as I came back, day after day, I realized that the lighthouses were not functioning most days. Anyway, who needs lighthouses nowadays, right? So I imagined the communication fading away through time, despair of the one who was trying to communicate, and the pain of the other who just couldn't do it. And I got stuck. I just don't know how to move forward.
Rita, I love it. It's fascinating, the lighthouses. It's fantastic.
Thank you, John. I think I was needing to hear that. Anyway, that reminds me. Do you want to see the lighthouse?
Of course, I'd love to. Is it open?
It's probably locked, but they always leave a spare key close by. The family in charge used to let me go in whenever I wanted to help me with the book. But I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know where they keep the key nowadays.
Oh, thank you, Rita. I'll take a look around and see if I can spot it. Now I'm curious. And I'll leave you to your inspiration.
You're always a pleasure to talk to, John, and thank you. Bye.
Bye. How will I find Luke if I've no idea where to go? Here, wait, I think I can... Ah, yes, it's a power generator. It's on. Why isn't it working? Oh, the bottle seems to be empty. This cable goes there. All right, all set. Let there be light. Wow, that is strong. It blinded me for a moment there. Wait, what's that? It's a light. There, on the horizon. Flashing red. It must be. It has to be Luke. Let's go. Oh, here you are.
Hello? Do I know you? Hold on. John, isn't it?
Right. You remembered me.
John... Stevens?
That's right.
What are you doing here? It's been a while.
Well, I heard the good news. You are the man of the moment. I thought I would stop by and shake hands.
Oh, thanks a lot. That's very nice of you.
Oh, I know this has nothing to do with me, but I just wanted to congratulate you myself. And who knows? Have a couple of beers, meet some people, maybe even dance a little. Great party.
Thank you. And yeah, it is.
Why aren't you at your own party? If you don't mind me asking.
I needed to get away for a while, you know? Life has been chaotic for so long. The waiting and the not knowing, and now suddenly things kind of worked out. It's strange and overwhelming.
I can only imagine. What you did is unbelievable.
It feels like a dream, to be honest. It feels like I'm waiting to wake up to find out reality is a nightmare where my family has left me. My project failed and I have nowhere to go and no one to turn to.
Come on, Luke. You know that's not true.
I know. It seems like a long time ago. I decided I would commit to this. I don't think anyone understood why I had to do it, but I just couldn't not. And it seems that everything is on the edge, that all I conquered is so fragile and about to crumble. Here I am, with a party thrown due to the company I set up, the best of possible worlds. A supporting family, rooting and happy for me. It really is overwhelming. Too good to be true. So I needed a moment to catch my breath.
I can't imagine what you've been through.
One can't quit, right?
No, one cannot. I think I'd better leave you in peace for a while.
No, please stay. I sometimes get away from people to be able to breathe, but it's not that I like being alone.
I understand. How are Rita and Anne doing?
They're fine. Thanks for asking. Rita is always cheerful. God, how I envy her. As for Anne, she's been growing, you know, so quickly. Very soon she won't be my little Anne anymore. It's so strange, satisfyingly surreal, and there is a kind of sadness seeing my little girl bloom into a woman. An egotistical kind of sad, I have to confess.
They grow up, but they never stop feeling like our little baby, right?
I try not to say it to her that often now, but yes, that's exactly how it feels.
Luke? Hello there.
Hi. You don't seem to be here for the wedding reception, am I right?
Wedding reception?
You don't need to play the fool with me. I wasn't invited to this as well, don't worry. You just need to jump the railing ahead and get yourself a wonderful treat. I recommend the lobster and the filet mignon. Avoid the shrimps though, they taste funny.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's delicious.
Do you know whose wedding it is?
No, not a clue. I just live nearby and the catering at this place is generally fantastic.
Okay, so, I'll be right back.
Oh, and hey! If they cut the cake, please come and get me. It also looks delicious. I love raspberries.
Sure, don't worry.
Have fun!
Just married. Ah, who might the happy couple be? Did something just happen? What? Hey.
Hello. How's it going?
I'm great, thanks. You?
Yeah, I'm good.
Great wedding, isn't it?
Oh, it's really beautiful.
How do you know the happy couple?
Well, I'm actually a friend of the bride's father, Luke.
Luke Williams. I'm a good friend of his.
Really? My name's Simon.
Oh, nice to meet you, Simon. I'm John. Where do you know Luke from?
I worked with Luke and Michael when they first started the company. I left right before the company boomed. It wasn't exactly what I wanted to do with my life.
Have you been in touch with them?
Not as much as I wanted, but yeah, a little. I tried to talk to them today, but still haven't been able to.
How come?
Well, Luke's still inside the church with his little Anne, and Mike, well, as always, was talking to a woman.
To a woman?
Don't get me wrong, he's a wonderful, wonderful guy, but he's kind of a player, you know. Sarah, the lady he's talking to, is on the other hand very sweet.
Oh, she does seem lovely. Does she work for the company?
No, she's an old friend of Luke and Rita's. I don't know much about her other than she's just a really nice person. And well, she loves dogs and musical theatre, always going on about it. I can introduce you to her if you like, as soon as Mike over there lets her catch some air.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. But thanks, Simon. I think I'll grab something to eat.
Go ahead, the lobster's particularly tasty.
Oh, thanks for the tip. See you. Isn't it too cold?
Sorry?
The water.
Oh, no, my, it's perfect. It's so hot today, the coldness feels wonderful. Care to try?
No, thank you. I'm John Stevens.
Hi, I'm Carol.
Were you here for the ceremony? I couldn't make it on time.
I was. It was so beautiful. What a shame. The beginning was magical. There was a man by the door preventing all of us from going in. No one knew what was going on. And then the string quartet began to play. The doors from the church opened and we went in to see Anne in her gorgeous dress smiling at us from the altar.
Really? Oh, that's a twist.
It was so beautiful. Again, shame you couldn't make it.
Indeed. Well, I think I'll say congratulations to the happy couple then.
Go do that. Although I think you'll have to wait a while. They're still inside and that man is blocking the door again.
Oh, I'll see what I can do. Bye.
Bye.
Michael?
Sorry, do I know you?
Yes, we met before. I needed to talk to you.
I'm having a conversation. Can it wait?
No, it's urgent, Michael.
What's the urgency about? Just leave me be, man.
Hello.
Hi!
Hey,
I was saying to Neil here how much I loved the ceremony. My god, it was fantastic, wasn't it?
It really was. I was actually moved by parts of it.
See, Neil? I told you. You're so insensitive.
oh, come on now, Heather.
Me crying my guts out, and you just standing there like a freaking rock.
You know I don't cry easily.
It's called insensitiveness, robotism. I don't know.
Shall we change the subject, please?
Yeah.
So, what's your name?
I'm John.
I'm Neil, and this here is Heather.
Nice to meet you.
Do you know the bride or the groom?
I'm a close friend of the bride.
So are we. I don't think we've ever met. How do you know Anne?
Anne? You know, I used to spend my summer holidays in a house my parents had in the woods. Her parents had a house there too, so...
Really? We heard a lot about that little house.
She always says how she's had such a lucky childhood, being able to explore such fascinating places. I've never been there. Is it as beautiful as she says?
Oh, you should definitely go when you have the chance. It really is.
We have to ask Anne to take us on a tour there.
And Eli.
Yes, of course. It's Anne and Eli's now. Do you think she's going to change her name? Anne D. Levitt? Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
I think she really likes Williams. Anyway, do you know where they are? I still haven't been able to talk to them.
They are still inside the church, but you may need to wait. No one is allowed to go in, and there's a guy there making sure that no one does.
Oh, thanks. It was nice meeting you.
Same, and come by whenever you want. Ciao.
Bye.
Sorry, sir. The ceremony has already ended. The happy couple and close family are taking some photos inside. Please kindly wait outside.
Oh, okay. There you go.
No way. You really brought me the cake? Thanks. Now I owe you something.
No, not at all.
Here, it's all I have in my pocket right now.
A piece of paper.
Well, it's a business card. I was trying to mingle with other people at the party. Most of the guests have newborns, you see. So I pretended I had one as well and was looking for a new pediatrician. This man, I think he was the godfather to the bride, he just handed me this card. He is apparently a renowned doctor, and he told me he knew a lot of great, reliable pediatricians. Well, I just smiled and thanked him. Cool design though, right?
Hello, sorry to bother you. Do you do requests?
Hi.
Well, we haven't got much rehearsed.
We could play the wedding march again, the one that initiated the ceremony.
It's a lovely piece for strings and harp. Even though we have no harp here, everyone at the end congratulated us as they could hear it. Weird, isn't it?
Anyway, do you want to request any particular song? We may know it.
Thanks. I was wondering, could you play anything from a musical?
From a musical? Well, we actually performed in an amateur production of Freedom Again a couple of weeks ago.
Really? And would they let you play something from it?
They actually encouraged us to advertise it.
Just a little piece of it, of course.
Oh, that's great. Could you play it, please, then?
Of course. Ready, guys?
Ready!
God, how I love this song. It's from that new musical I was telling you about. Let me just finish listening to this number and we'll continue our chat, alright?
Of course.
Hi, Michael.
Hey.
Do you have a moment?
Well, if it's just a moment.
I wanted to talk to you about your company.
Wait a minute. I know you from somewhere. You used to work for us, right? I know! You were fired. You heard that I succeeded Luke as a CEO of the company, and you are trying your luck with me now. Am I right? Sorry, pal. I'm not lowering the moat for you.
Wait, what? Luke is no longer the CEO?
Please, don't come on all innocent on me, man.
No, seriously, I had no idea. What happened?
You really have no idea. Well, he stepped down. That's what happened.
Why?
I have no idea, if you can believe that. He asked me to trust him, with no questions asked and no explanations. Absolutely nothing. Nada. Zilch. And as a best friend, I both wanted to trust him and ensure everything was fine. But well, here I am, still as clueless now as the day he stepped down.
Is he still working for the company, or...?
Nope. I have no idea what he's doing. But with the shares he's sold, he probably doesn't need to work for a while.
Wow. Thanks, Michael.
You're welcome.
I need to talk to Luke. Thanks again.
He's inside the church with Anne and Rita. See ya.
Please, sir. I told you already, haven't I? Kindly wait outside. Please.
Oh, yes. Right.
Halt! You're not good at taking directions, are you? I told you. The ceremony has already ended. No one is allowed to go in. Stop! If I see you trying to sneak in one more time.
You seem a bit lost.
Waiting for the married couple. You?
I can't stop playing the ceremony over in my mind. The moment the music started and the doors opened, I want my wedding to be like this one.
Want us to play something else?
Could you play the song that started the ceremony?
Sure. Ready, guys?
Ready?
Hello there, Luke.
John, I haven't seen you in ages. Do you remember John, darling?
John? Oh yes, by our little house in the woods, right? I'm so glad you could come to my wedding, John. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Sorry to bring this up, but may I ask you something, Luke?
Sure, tell me.
I was talking to Michael and he told me you left the company.
Michael, he... Anne, darling, isn't that the photographer looking for you?
Oh, it is. I'll let you two speak. We'll talk later, John.
See you later, Anne.
So, you talked to Michael?
What happened, Luke?
Well, my mother died, John.
Your mother?
Yes. She got extremely sick and I had to take care of her. All my energy had to be dedicated to her. Eventually she passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. There was nothing we could do. Can we please change the subject now? This is neither the time nor the place for this.
Sure. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Rita, may I ask you something?
Oh, hi there, John. Yes, of course. What's up?
How hard did Luke take it? His mother's death, I mean.
Oh, pretty hard. She was still young. But that was years ago. Anne was 9 or 10 years old, so...
That long ago? I'd no idea.
Yeah, Luke was down for quite a while.
I thought it was much more recent. How did he handle it?
There's this old recording of his mother singing to him when he was a baby. He used to tuck Anne in her bed with that little doll that belonged to his mother. And he'd sing that same song to get her to sleep or whenever she was feeling blue. During the period after Isabel passed away, he listened to that recording almost every day. One night he fell asleep on the couch, and when I went looking for him, he had a headset over his ears and that doll held against his chest. I guess it was his way to keep her close to him.
Of course. It makes sense.
Well, he eventually got over it. Apparently. After all, it's only natural that you see your parents die and not the other way round. I also believe his work helped him cope.
His work? I thought he left the company to take care of his mother.
What? No, not at all. It was all so fast. Actually, the company took off slightly after she passed away, thankfully. I can't even dare to imagine what would have happened if you went bankrupt.
But you're saying he's still the CEO of the company?
He is, yes.
Well, thank you, Rita.
You're welcome, John.
Luke, I've just been talking to your wife. She said your mother died years ago, and that you... Are you still head of the project?
Of course. Are you okay?
But you just said...
What?
That your mother got ill, and that you had to leave the company. You chose Michael to replace you as CEO.
Oh yeah. That's right. It's been quite a while since then.
What?
If you'll excuse me, I need to go and find my daughter. Okay?
Luke.
The photographs won't take too long, and we can continue our talk then.
Okay, Luke.
Goodbye, John. And thank you again for dropping by.
You're welcome. I need to have access to his deeper dream. How can I do that? Something is clearly not right.
Want us to play something else?
Can I ask you a big favor?
If we're able to help, sure.
This is going to sound weird, but can you play the song Luke's mother used to sing to him? Luke also sang it to Anne, so I'd like to surprise them.
Which song is it?
I don't know.
So how are we going to play it?
Just play it.
What?
Please, trust me. Just put your bows on the strings and move them. Please.
Okay. You'll see how that sounds. Ready, everyone?
You've gotta be kidding me. Okay, here we go. What in the world?
I'm not controlling my arm.
It's working.
God, we thank you for the life that you give us. It is full of work and of responsibility, of sorrow and joy. Today, we thank you for Isabel Foster Williams, for what she has given and received. Help us in our mourning, and teach us to live for the living in the time that is still left to us. Give her, O Lord, your peace, and let your eternal light shine upon her.
Amen.
Let us go in the peace of the Lord.
Reverend.
Good evening. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I didn't know Mrs. Williams personally, however. I'm a friend of her son, Luke.
Ah, I see. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be present in such a day. It is very important for the family of the deceased, especially when the family is so close like the Williams, and when death knocks sooner than we believe it should.
Did you know Isabel?
Yes, quite well. She used to go to the church in my parish every Sunday.
Luke never told me she was ill. Was it unexpected?
Yes, everything happened pretty quickly. All very unfortunate. One day I caught Luke alone in the church, praying. And like his mother used to do, he seldom goes there. I talked to him and he told me that she was actually very lucky.
How come?
She was born with the illness that eventually took her over, but was kept dormant for many decades. The doctors said it could have manifested itself at any age. But what struck me the most was that he, at that moment, was not praying for his mother to be well. He was asking God for forgiveness, for he had spent the last 7 days praying for his mother's life, when she was provided with a miracle and lived healthy for more than 60 years, when so many others barely stand a chance to live.
Reverend,
God understands that. God understands that selfishness is a consequence of human relationships. It is one of the toughest emotions, being divided between the love that blinds reason and the guilt that darkens the heart. But he'll find peace again. And as for her, she's surely close to God now.
may she rest in peace. I can't imagine what it is to feel the way he's feeling.
It is up to us that remain and love them to help them grieve and move on.
I'll do my best, Reverend. Do you know where I can find him? He was here a few minutes ago.
No, I do not. I saw him talking to a man whom I have never seen before. It worried me, I must confess, as he was very distressed. I hope no bad news piles up on such a weakened mind. I haven't seen him since.
Thank you so much, Reverend. I'll look for him.
Thank you. May God be with you.
What the? Lightning isn't attracted to such small objects unless they're a couple of feet away. It's a myth. Don't you know that, Luke? Anyway, I'd better be careful. It sure is dark here. Shit! My God, what the hell? What the fuck happened here? Luke. Where's Luke? My ears are buzzing. God! What a blast! I could have died! Luke? What have you done, Luke?
Leave me alone, please.
I found a shed a couple of minutes away. Is it yours? Luke?
Yes. Can you please leave me alone? I'm not feeling very well.
What happened there?
She did the same thing, John.
What are you talking about?
There was a mistake. I didn't mean to.
Luke?
I did all I could, John. I really did.
Where are Rita and Anne, Luke? Luke, where the hell are your wife and daughter? Fuck. I'm going inside. I feel I'm being watched. Oh, great. It works. Let there be light in here. Is someone out there? But it's pouring outside. Is it? It is. Rita! How did she...
I can't take it anymore, Mum. It doesn't talk to me. I don't know, Mum. I think it's not going well, but... How is that possible, Mum? He shuts himself off. He works until late every day. He doesn't care for me, and worst of it all, he doesn't care for Annie. I think he might be cheating on me, Mum. I really do. He's different. Annie asked me the other day why he wasn't talking to her, if she had done something wrong. She was crying. I could barely take it. I told him I was going to move. I told him things couldn't stay like this, that I would file for divorce and take Annie with me. He barely flinched. He said he had no other option. I told him that. He's losing it anyway. He's losing more of it like this. I'm sleeping too little. I've lost my appetite. I'm sorry, Mum. I tried to understand him. It must have been real hard on him after he found out that... You're right. Yes, Mum. Sure. I already have them partially packed. Can you believe it? You don't need to pick us up. Okay. Thank you, Mum. I'm sorry. I really am. I'll be ready with Annie in less than half an hour. Rufus? Well, I guess you'll have to stay here for now. You're right. She also got incredibly attached to that doll of hers since... You know, I think she'll understand. Great. Thank you, Mum. See you in a second. Love you too.
Is this your doll?
Yes. Her name is Joanne. She belonged to my grandmother, Isabel. Her mother sewed it for her when she was little. She then gave it to my daddy soon after he was born. He told me that he played with the doll until he was 4 or 5. But you know, he got into school and Grandma didn't let him take her with him. He did not make many friends at first, and Grandma had left Joanne in the box. So he decided to make a friend, an imaginary one, and played with him until he was around 12 or 13 years old.
Oh, I had no idea.
I didn't have a lot of friends either, you know. I was so sad after my first week of school that Daddy told me this story himself. He had remembered Joanne and went looking for her. He had found her in a box lost in the attic, cleaned her up and handed her over to me. She's so pretty, isn't she?
She's lovely.
Thank you. I really love her.
Anne, you're all right.
Oh, hello, John. I'm okay, thank you. If you're looking for my dad, I don't think he's home. My mum is upstairs packing our bags. You can wait here for her if you want to.
She's packing your bags. Are you going on holiday?
I don't know. I think we're going to live with my grandma and grandpa. My mum and I, that is.
You're going to move? The two of you? What about your dad?
I don't know. He's not very well.
What happened?
He's never around. He is always so distant, like we're not even there. Like we don't exist. I think he got so sad when Grandma died, and still is. He barely speaks to Mummy and I caught him crying several days, but I think he comes home late and sleeps on the couch.
I had no idea. What does your mother say?
She just said to me, "Pack your bags, honey, okay? We are going to see Grandma and Grandpa." And I asked her why, and she just repeated it again. She sounded sad, and I think she had been crying. So I packed my bags and came down here one last time.
Anne, I
like my grandparents. They're so sweet. They always try to please me, like cooking my favorite dishes and so on.
Anne,
Everything will be fine, won't it? It always does. Dad will get better. I know he will. And we'll be back here. And we'll build lots of different things. I miss building things with him, John. Playing with him and everything.
I'm sure you do, Anne. He'll recover. I'm going to help him.
I know you will. Thank you, John. See you soon.
See you, Anne. Luke, what happened to you? Talk to me. Rita says you no longer talk to her. She's at breaking point. You can't lose your family, Luke. They love you.
Rita and Anne left a few years ago. They packed their bags one night and moved away. I've barely seen them since.
Why, Luke?
I couldn't face them. I couldn't talk to them. I couldn't look them in the eyes without going to pieces. I couldn't give up. I just couldn't.
What happened, Luke? Give up on what?
My project. On me. It had to work.
The clean energy one. You jeopardized your family for some environmental dream. Why, Luke? Why? Why were you so invested in this project? It's taken away everything, everyone from you.
Why was I so invested?
Luke? Don't! Fuck! Oh, here we go again. Hospital? Is he dreaming of his mother's illness again? Good morning.
Morning.
I think I got lost.
If you think that, you most certainly are. In this direction, there's only the Yellow Bridge Hospital, sir. Can you tell me where you were heading?
Oh, I'm just wandering around town. I must have read the map wrong since it sent me this way.
Most likely, sir. However, the gardens of the hospital are beautiful and open to the public.
Seriously? Where can I find them? May I take a look?
Yes, you may. Just go ahead, enter the hospital by the main entrance, and go straight until you find a big glass door.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
Someone must have forgotten to turn that ambulance's lights off. Good afternoon.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Yellow Bridge Hospital. What is your ticket number?
I haven't taken a ticket.
Please do take one, sir. It's right by our counter. We'll call you as soon as we can.
Thank you. I should ask for Luke in the reception before exploring myself. Is the clock working there? It doesn't seem to be moving. No, nothing. So, still 5:05. So, still 5:05. Hey, are you okay?
Yeah. I guess I'm fine.
Do you need a glass of water or anything?
Oh, no. No. Thank you.
Are you waiting for an appointment? I can stay here if you need me to.
No, I'm waiting for my wife. She's going through surgery. Liver tumor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was cut early, so... I mean, she will probably get better and all, but it's just so damn tough.
I can't even imagine.
Please, sit down, Mr.
John Stevens.
It's nice to meet you, John. I'm Sean. How about yourself?
I'm actually looking for a friend of mine. I was told that he'd be here.
Anything serious?
I really don't know. I'm assuming it might be.
I'm sorry to hear that, John. You know, Yellowbridge has some well-renowned specialists. For some specialties such as oncology, psychiatry, medical genetics, or neurology. There is none better. If it's something related to cardio, well, I'd recommend him seeing Dr. Walker in St. Thomas's Hospital, best cardiologist in the country.
Oh, thank you, Sean. You sure did your research.
Well, when someone you love so dearly is suffering, all your effort should go into searching for the best possible solution. Right? And you don't stop or pay attention to anything else until you're certain that, well, that you've done all you could.
Of course. I'm sure she'll be fine, Sean.
I hope so.
How long is the operation?
Actually, it should be done by now. It's making me quite nervous.
Do you have any update?
No. It's nerve-wracking. I'm too afraid to even get close to the surgery door. But in the end, I know there's nothing I can do other than waiting, which is killing me. Little by little.
Hey, it's gonna be all right. If you want me to, I can go ask for an update.
Would you do that?
Sure, it's no big deal.
Thank you, John.
Not at all. Did they... Oh, yes, they finally called my number. Let me just ask for my friend, and I'll see what I can do.
Don't worry, John. Really. And I hope everything is fine with him.
Thanks. Hello.
Hello, sir. Did you take a ticket?
Yes, it's number EO33. I believe you've just called it.
Thank you. How may we help you?
I'm here to visit a friend of mine.
Certainly, sir. Do you know which wing is he or she in?
No, actually. I just found out she was hospitalized, but I've no idea what's the matter with her.
Okay. Can you give me her name, please?
Yes. Isabel Williams.
Thank you, sir. Hold a minute, please. Sorry, sir. There is no record of an Isabel Williams hospitalized at our facilities. Are you sure she was sent here?
Oh my god. Is there a Luke, Rita, or Anne Williams here?
Please hold. No, neither. They may have been sent to a different hospital, or have been discharged from the hospital already. I can try to... Hold on. Haha! There is a Luke Williams here. He's in an appointment with one of our doctors.
Really? Now?
Yes, from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. There might have been some miscommunication then. Which department?
I'm sorry, sir, but in this case, I cannot provide that information. I shouldn't even tell you this, but he's in this building and will most likely exit through this entrance. So you may wait here if you want.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You too.
There's an operation underway. Please do not enter.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to know if you have any new information that you might share.
No new information, sir. Kindly wait in the waiting room.
Can you please go and ask the doctors? It's really hard being left in the dark.
Sir, I asked you to.
If something happens to the husband of the woman in surgery, I'll hold you accountable.
Wait here.
I can't believe it. Did it really work?
Sir?
Yes?
The operation is almost finished. One of the surgeons will leave a little earlier to update you. Maybe at around 5:20 p.m.
Oh, thank you so much. Sorry for the interruption.
Have a nice day.
Any news on the surgery?
No, not yet. Try to calm down. I'll come back when I have some. Well, the button lit up. Something made a sound, but the elevator didn't move. What happened? Hello? Damn, it's locked. Someone left a newspaper here. Yellowbridge Times. Rita, what are you doing here?
John, no, nothing. I'm doing nothing.
Where's Luke?
Luke? I don't know. He's not home. If you want to talk to him, come back later.
Rita, what are you talking about?
Nothing. I'm doing lunch. Luke should be home in a couple of hours with Annie. Please make yourself comfortable if you want to wait. I'll be back in a second.
Rita? Oh no! Don't go! Rita! Oh, what the hell? Oh, my head. What was that? Fuck. There was something written on the lake. Hello? Damn, it's locked.
Any news on the surgery?
No, not yet. Try to calm down. I'll come back when I have some. Oh, was it the elevator button?
Not at all.
What time will my friend end his appointment?
Wait a minute, please. At 5:30 p.m. Please hold here.
Thank you.
Any news on the surgery?
No, not yet. Try to calm down. I'll come back when... Oh, is it 5:15 p.m. now? If there's something I need to do at this time, I shouldn't... Let's do it. Do I want to press it again? Let's do it. Do I want to press it again? Let's do it. Oh. The elevator's coming. It might be...
Daddy, talk to me. Daddy!
Oh. Sorry, darling.
You seem upset.
No. No. Don't worry.
Luke!
John. Is that you? What are you doing here? Is everything all right?
Yes, with me it is. How about you? What's wrong? I heard you were in the hospital, so I just ran here.
Who told you that? Well, it was just an appointment me and Anne had. Routine stuff.
Luke, you're not telling me everything, are you?
You're right. I don't know if you know, but my mother died a couple of days ago. I think I didn't cope well with her loss and I was feeling a little strange. That's all. Nothing to worry about.
I miss her too, Daddy.
I know, Annie. I know.
Luke, I may not know exactly what you've been through, but I've got to know you to the point that I'm sure you're not well. You don't need to keep this to yourself. Just talk to me.
John, it's very kind of you, but everything is all right. It really is.
Luke.
I have to take this little devil home. She must be starving, aren't you, Annie?
Yes, a little. But don't mind me. What's for lunch?
I have no idea. Something great, surely. You want to go and see those butterflies again in the garden?
Sure.
I'll be back up in a minute, okay?
Thanks, Eddie.
John, Dr. Medicine is a great doctor. I'll be all right.
Oh, Luca. I'm so sorry. How serious is it?
Dr. Medicine is a great doctor.
Luke?
We really have to go now, John. Thanks again for the concern. And don't worry. Everything will be okay. I promise. Have a good day.
Luke! Oh no. Is he dying? I need to go to the second floor and talk to this Dr. Medicine. Oh, it doesn't seem to be working. Wait. The clock is ticking, and I'm feeling sick. What's happening? No. I want to go to Dr. Medicine. Sorry to bother you again.
Hello there, sir.
How can I get to Dr. Medicine's office?
Dr. Medicine's on holiday and comes back only next week, sir. If you're here because of Dr. Medicine's investigation, I can call Mr. Luke Williams. If not, and it's an urgent matter, I can schedule an appointment with another doctor.
I'm sorry, did you say Luke Williams?
Yes, he's in charge of Dr. Medicine's investigation while he's away.
How long has Luke Williams been working with Dr. Medicine in his investigation?
For over 3 years now. He's funding the investigation and has been working with Dr. Medicine since its beginning. He surely can help you with whatever you need.
He's funding the investigation? How did he... Luke Williams? Winter is definitely not my favorite season. I'm feeling sick already. Oh, Luke. I get it, Luke. Talk to me. It's a snowy owl. Oh, she's so still. I almost missed her. She's not interested in me. Michael?
Look, oh, hi. How do you know my name? Have we met before?
Your face looks familiar, but I can't remember where I know you from.
Oh, do you live hereabouts? The local newspaper ran a series of articles about my partner Luke Williams and I. We are the founders of the company that just built a power plant at the top of that hill, over there.
Yes, that might be it. Is it functioning yet?
You haven't been reading the newspaper lately, have you?
Well...
Well, the plant is finished, and we have run it quite a few times now. The performance is slightly below par in unfavorable weather, but spot on when it's as hot as today.
As hot as today?
Yeah, you know, it's a sun-based power plant, so it works better when the sky is clear and the temperatures are high. We still have a long way to go, of course, with our technology in bringing the performance up to scratch in less than ideal conditions. But it seems to be a lot more efficient and cleaner than all current technological solutions. We're having the official opening in 2 days' time with shareholders, investors, and also a couple of government boffins.
Oh, that's quite an opening.
Tell me about it. It's always hard to convince the government to actually invest or bet on something so new and different. But if the weather holds up like this for the next 2 days, the production will be so huge, I think it'll be impossible for them not to be, well, impressed.
I wish you all the luck. And why are you here today then?
Yesterday, the whole staff cleaned it all up, and they took these 2 days off. It has been a crazy few months for all of us. I couldn't be here yesterday, so our CEO, Luke, and I are just taking a look around, you know, to check if everything is Just perfect for the grand opening.
Of course. So, the CEO is coming as well?
Yeah, I was here waiting for him actually, but he seems to be late. I'll probably get going regardless and start to check everything.
Yeah, you should do that.
Nice meeting you.
John Stevens.
I'm Michael Gall. And hey, if you're interested in this stuff, join us for the opening. It'll be open to the public.
Well, thank you. I probably will.
Great. See you, man.
See you, Michael. Luke and Michael are still in the same company here. I bet something important is about to happen.
What are you doing out here, Mum? It's freezing.
I'm waiting for the songs to download, son.
Did you manage to connect yourself to the internet out here?
A very weak connection.
You can come inside while you're waiting, Mum, or just download them when we get back to the city.
Well, if Annie took all this trouble to make these songs...
But it's freezing. She knows that.
You know I like the cold.
Still that damn cough. I thought it was gone already.
Oh, it's nothing, son. Don't worry. I think something just got in my throat.
Don't worry. Mum, that cough's been haunting you for almost a year now.
I haven't been coughing for a couple of weeks. Did you see me coughing during dinner? I'm telling you, I just got something in my throat. That's all.
Do you still have the pills?
Yes, I do. But those doctors... I don't think they knew why I was coughing to begin with.
Well, you said it yourself. You haven't been coughing for the last few weeks.
I stopped taking the pills more than a month ago.
Mum! So, maybe you shouldn't have? Promise me you'll take them.
They make me feel tired, Luke.
Mum.
Okay, son. I'll take them for a while longer.
Thanks.
Anyway, where is our little devil?
Well, I think we have 2 little devils in the family now.
That's true. What an idea you and Rita had.
Well, I remembered that when we passed through a pet store and I stopped to stare at the puppies, you always talked about the one you had when you were a child and how you'd love having one again. And yeah, Dad always got a bit sad about it, didn't he?
I was a little mean to him sometimes, wasn't I? What patience he had. I knew that in that small apartment it'd be chaotic, and your dad was never much of a dog lover.
I know. But since Rita and I are, and our house is quite spacious, why not?
Yes. Anne will fall in love with him immediately. He seems so lively, so full of zest.
A little bit too active. You know, she's already named him. Rufus, I believe.
Rufus? What a name.
I like it.
And where are they?
Rita and Anne are taking him for a walk in the woods.
Wasn't it freezing, son?
I told them the same thing as I told you, Mum. Speaking of that, shall we go inside now? Just leave your phone here on the bench. No one will steal it. When Annie returns with Rita and the dog, you'll probably have the songs in there already, and we can all listen to them together.
Okay, you win, son.
Let's get you a nice hot cup of tea.
Do you have whiskey to put in it?
Mum.
Oh, look at you, John. Going through other people's phones. Ah. There are 2 songs here that have just been downloaded. Can I listen to them?
We need to do it again, okay, Mum?
Weren't you happy with what we just recorded?
It has to be perfect, Mum.
Why so?
Because it's for Grandma.
Oh, sweetheart. What you're doing is already beyond perfect. She's going to be delighted with this. You're going to make her cry, you know that?
If they're happy tears, then I hope so.
You're so sweet.
Let's do it again.
Just one more, all right, Annie?
What if you mess up?
Well, you have a lot of great recordings already. And I'm not on holidays, you know.
You're always on holidays, Mum.
Sweetheart. The fact that I'm home most of the times doesn't mean I'm not working.
I know, Mummy. When will you let me read your books?
When you're old enough, Anne.
But I know what a lighthouse is, and it can't be anything too complicated for me.
Well, the book is not exactly about a lighthouse, sweetheart.
So why did you name it The Lighthouse?
Because, you know what? Let's just perfect the recording for your grandmother, all right?
Great, Mummy. Do you think we're troubling Daddy?
Ah, with his work, you already seem worried.
No, it's just...
He has probably stopped working and he's just listening to us play from the office. Don't worry about him. Well, are you ready?
Ready!
that signpost. It's interesting, isn't it? All of them have the same font style. Well, the plant's ahead. Let's move on. Is that the power plant? Where's all that light coming from? Oh, there's someone there.
No. 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 Out of the question.
Michael.
Are you out of your mind? This is what we've been fighting for so long. And you don't give me one damn reason.
Michael, I want you to trust me.
Fuck trust! This is the exact opposite of trust. I trusted you, man, for all these years. Listen to me carefully. I am not going to sign this. Do you hear me? No.
I need the money, Michael.
Money? We're gonna be rolling in it, Luke. Loads of it.
Michael.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Luke. What is happening? Please. Tell me what's going on. You can't really expect me to sign off on a document selling the damn company, not without giving me one good reason. And now, of all the possible days, when we have interested parties, they want to invest in us, not buy us off.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you, Luke. I am sorry as well. But I will not sign it. Go ahead, try and sell your shares on your own. Now, let's get back to work, shall we?
Fuck! What the hell? Michael! What happened? I might be... Michael! Where the fuck is he? There's something wrong with the plant. I need help!
Luke! Luke! I'm here!
Who's... John? What are you... It doesn't matter. Please, I need to go inside the main building, the one close to the tower. The main fuse must be shut down or the plant might be severely damaged. There's a couple of control boxes ahead. Can you please deal with them and try to fix whatever is causing this? Thanks, John.
Luke, don't! Fuck! Okay, John. You can do it. You can do it. I need to turn this noise off first. Hello?
Hi. John?
Luke! Yes, it's me!
Thank God you found the number. I just found the problem. There must be something wrong with the heating. And a chunk of water froze in the pipes. I just inserted the error in the system so you might see it in the other control panel. I'll try to clear your access, but you need to come up with an idea to unfreeze it.
How the hell do I do that?
I don't know. I really don't. Good luck. I'm counting on you. Call me when it's done.
No, Luke! No! No! Oh, man!
911, what's your emergency?
The power plant. The alarm's gone off.
Can you please tell us the location or name of the power plant?
I don't know.
What happened? Can you see any smoke? Fire? Was there any explosion?
No, I've no idea. Everything was calm and then, out of the blue, the alarm kicked off.
Are you alone?
No, there are two other people here.
Please remain calm. Do not panic. We are trying to trace back the location of your call. It says you are in the desert.
Desert? It's fucking freezing in here!
Sir, there isn't a power plant in 100-kilometer radius.
What the? There must be a mistake. Oh, never mind. I sometimes forget I'm in someone else's mind. There's no time for wander. Focus! There's no time. Focus! Luke, are you there? I did it! It's stable now.
Great job, John. I owe you, big time. I'll be there in a second.
Thanks.
What the hell? You! What are you doing here? Sabotage! I'll call the police.
Michael? The alarm went off. I was trying to...
I can hear the alarm went off. Get out of here! Where the hell is Luke? We need to fix this. What have you done?
I did it, Michael.
Luke?
What are you talking about?
Michael, I need the money.
Jesus Christ, Luke! Are you out of your mind? The plant is going to explode!
I'm sorry, Michael.
You have been dreaming of this since you were little. Changing the world, making it a better place for every human soul. And you are there. This is it. Finally. You're one of the lucky few and you're willing to throw it all away? What for? What? This is your dream. What happened, Luke? Luke, you're scaring me.
I haven't told Rita yet, so I'm sorry. Please, trust me. I'll be okay. I promise.
Luke. Okay. I'll sign the papers first thing in the morning. Just fix the plant. The papers only mean something if everything goes well in 2 days' time.
Thanks, Michael.
Luke, whatever it is, You are not alone. You can talk to me. You can talk to Rita. You have people, Luke. You have us. Just don't close yourself down.
It's complicated, Michael. But yes, I know. Thanks.
Luke, it's going to be fine. All of our trials had positive outcomes, you know that.
I know that, Terence.
Because of you, because of your money, of our investigation, we found a cure for a disease that most people, I included, never thought could be found. Tomorrow marks exactly 6 years since your first appointment. Do you remember that? It's rather poetic.
I'd rather prefer never to think of that day again.
I understand. So much has happened since. You have gone through hell, haven't you? But the disease was inevitable. What wasn't was your will to fight against it. And that started 6 years ago. I still don't understand how you managed to convince me.
I had money.
Yes, that helped. But still, I never thought we could do it. But I'm glad you did convince me. All my colleagues were saying, Dr. Madsen, all around the world the doctors have studied that disease. It's impossible to be cured. And it is so rare, you should focus your attention elsewhere. I'm glad I didn't listen. I understand people who say that 1,000 lives are more important than one. But that one deserves to live as much as all the others.
I owe you so much, Terence. I'm so nervous. I haven't slept in days.
All the preliminary data
points towards success. What if they're wrong, Terence?
Look, you should go somewhere for a couple of days.
What?
I know it sounds lunatic, but you're not needed here anymore. Now we're just wandering around, waiting for a phone call. You should go somewhere. You always talk about that woodland nearby.
I sold the hut when my wife left me.
I haven't asked you in a while. How is she?
I don't know. I can't face her, Terence.
I understand. Still, you should go to the woodlands, or wherever you prefer. I'll meet you tomorrow morning. We'll wait for the phone call together.
I couldn't.
You should, for your own good. And after the phone call, we come back and we can start the treatment.
The treatment?
You did it, Luke.
Grandma?
My legs are not what they used to be, sweetheart. And neither are my lungs. I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't have come.
Don't say that, Grandma. Why?
Because I'm slowing you all down.
That's preposterous.
Hey there, little devil. Since when do you know such fancy words?
My daddy teaches me one every day. Word of the day, that's what we call it.
Well, that's what your dad plays with you, is it? Goodness gracious.
But besides, look, even Rufus stops. He also doesn't want to leave you behind.
He's not even looking at me. He just stopped because you stopped.
No. He's just observing.
Word of the day?
A few weeks a day.
Right. And what is he observing?
Potential dangers.
Potential dangers?
Uh-huh.
You don't say. What kind of dangers?
Oh, you know, wolves and that kind of stuff.
Wolves and that kind of stuff. And can Rufus take them down? He's so small.
Don't say that out loud, Grandma. He may be small, but he is ferocious and very strong.
Oh, I see. Of course. So sorry, Mr. Rufus. But let me tell you a little secret, okay? There are no dangerous creatures. Not in these woods. No wolves, no bears, no foxes.
Not even foxes?
Not even foxes.
Ah, there you are, Annie.
What happened? Mum?
I'm sorry. I fell behind and I felt a little tired. You two were so engaged in a conversation that I didn't want to interrupt. And when I found this little bench, you were too far away for me to shout. So, convenient little bench, isn't it?
What's the matter? Is everything all right?
Oh, you know, I'm just getting old.
Oh, Isabel, don't say that.
But it might be true, Mummy. Neither you or me are tired, are you?
Anne?
She's right, Rita. But it's kind of you. Let's carry on.
Are you feeling well to walk?
Is it very far away? I can't recall exactly where it is.
No, we're almost there. Aren't we, Daddy? I think I can even hear the waterfall.
Yes, we're almost there. 10 to 15 minutes at a low pace. We were there already, Rita and I. We left our food basket there.
Do you need help getting up, Isabel?
No, dear. Thank you. I'm not that old.
That's the spirit.
Shall we then?
Let's go. Rufus, I race you there.
Anne, be careful, okay?
There's no dangerous creatures not in these woods. Right, Grandma?
You know it, little devil.
They must be heading to the lake, close to the waterfall. Hi.
Hello, sir. I'm sorry, but the cable car can't be used today for safety reasons.
The cable car?
Yes, sir. It's the only path to the Great Viewpoint. However, due to the weather forecast, we can't allow it to be used. The controls have been disabled.
Weather? It's so warm and calm.
Never heard of the expression calm before the storm? It's exactly that. It's recommended to leave the woods in less than 2 hours.
Oh, of course. Thank you for the warning. How do you get across the river then?
The standard path is over the bridge below. Don't wander around too much and be careful.
Of course. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you calling me fat, Rita?
Mum, that's so rude.
Of course not.
It's okay. I'm quite comfortable. How about you, sweetheart?
I'm perfect.
Well, if you both say so.
Hey, you ladies. What's all this chitter-chatter about? Let's eat. Come on.
Son, relax a little. The food is not going anywhere.
The way Rufus is looking at it, I don't know.
He's starving, as well as me. So we might not wait for you and share this basket together.
We're coming.
Daddy,
Yes, Annie?
why do waterfalls exist?
Why do waterfalls exist? Well, you see, you talked about the cycle of water, right? Water falls as rain, and in some places, generally high places, away from the sea, the floor is, well, crooked, and the rain slides down. If there is a lot of water, we call it a river, but this river didn't choose where or how it was born. Sometimes it changes the earth around it through time until reaching the sea. Other times it finds a huge cliff in front of it and can't go anywhere else other than to fall and hope for the best.
That's so sad.
Sad? Nonsense. It bounces back from the fall and manages to keep moving forward until it reaches the sea, where it'll rest until going through the whole ride again.
It's just like a water slide. And you love those, don't you? Although you're always terrified prior to them.
I suppose.
Now let's dig in.
I agree. You had a wonderful idea, love.
Well, it has been a long while since we've done one of these.
Yeah, I really like this place. Why didn't we come earlier?
Annie, you see...
Because I left, sweetheart.
Isabel.
Mum, don't.
Why did you leave?
Everyone does, eventually.
Where did you go?
Close to where the rivers fall.
Wow, is that where Rufus went?
Yes, and he's loving it.
Mother.
These picnics embody the best thing life has to offer, you know? Beauty, nature, family, and food. I miss them, son. I miss you.
Why did you have to leave us so early, Mum? Mum. Don't leave again. No. No!
Luke. She's gone.
Rita. Why did you leave me too?
It wasn't me who has left. It was you who pushed us away.
Where are you?
Across the waterfall.
Waiting for you.
Goodbye, Luke.
Goodbye, Daddy.
Rita. Anne, don't go. Please. Rita. Mum. What have I done? Please. No. Not now. Be quiet. No.
Luke? Where are you, Luke?
John. What are you doing here? No. No. Please. Go away.
It's okay. I'm here for you.
You're not. You're not. No one is here for me. I had to do this alone.
I'm sorry, Luke. You need to take the call. You can't avoid it. I want to help you.
No! Don't you dare take it. Do you hear? I don't want to listen to it. I can't listen to it and go through all that pain again. The pain's killing me. Stay away!
Luke! He's blocking the access to the call. I can try and get to him, but I doubt I'll be strong enough. I have to access the call. He needs to talk to me, to unburden. I need to get away to distract Luke's mind. It's the only way.
Don't fret, keep your hand close to mine.
Hello? Look? It's Terence here. Sorry I couldn't come to you. I just got the call from the medical genetics facility. The test failed. The disease has relapsed in every single subject. It seems far more complex than we thought after the autopsy and exam to your mother's body. And we're out of money. I don't know how we can possibly proceed. Please come by tomorrow to talk. I'm so sorry, Luke. Bye.
Your mother? Medical genetics? Luke, how long do you...
It's not me. The universe allowed me to live, but still made me a murderer. There's no hope any longer.
You're not... What? Oh no. Luke, is she ill? Anne?
Goodbye, John. See you in the afterlife.
Luke! Anne? What are you doing there, Anne? That's dangerous. Try and swing yourself close to me. I'll catch you.
Oh, hi, John. How are you?
Anne, what happened? What are you... Be careful! I'm going to get you.
Don't worry, everything's fine. I'm waiting for my dad.
Your dad? Luke? Where is he?
I don't know. He's probably finishing to pack our bags.
Pack your bags?
Yeah, we're going on a trip. We just received our tickets.
Where? Where are you going?
To see my grandma.
Your grandmother? And she...
Yes, this man handed over our tickets. One to me and another to my dad. He said we were going to see Grandma Isabel, so I went home quickly to pick up Joanne. You know, the doll that used to belong to her. And then I was told to wait here. So here I am, waiting.
Anne?
Isn't it wonderful, John? Do you want to come with us?
Yes, it is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I wish I could go with you, Anne, but I don't think I can. Where's the ticket to?
I haven't even checked. Can you believe it? Let me see. Oh, it's all blurry. I can't read it.
Anne, please, don't move too much, okay? I'll be right back. Keep still.
How did we let someone in like this? We need to find him, or else. Everyone in position! Attention, everyone. We'll catch him.
Who are they? Are they after me? I mustn't be heard or seen.
Stop! You've been found. Stop! You've been found.
Stop! You've been found. Stop! You've been found.
Stop! You've been found.
John!
Fuck! What the?
It's me, Luke.
Luke, I've been looking for you. Why are you hiding? Anne, she's...
Have you seen Anne? Where is she?
She's right ahead, but there are ghosts and...
They're here already. Shit. I know. They're looking for me.
For you? What happened?
They asked us if we wanted to see my mother again. We said yes. Then the spectres started revolving around us. They kept whirling about for quite some time. Eventually they stopped. Along came a man with 2 pieces of paper. Anne got hers, I got mine, and we were escorted through the first boarding zone. I handed Anne's paper and the guard let her through. I handed mine, but he stopped me. He said my ticket was not valid. Somehow I managed to sneak in. I can't let her go. What if they catch me?
I just passed them, Luke. It's not easy, but they can be tricked. You can get to Anne.
Really? Do you think I could trick them?
Yes.
Thanks, John.
Do you need help? Luke! No! Fuck, I must go after him. What is this place? I've just been here. But it's much more soothing. There she is. Who's that?
Anne Williams.
Yes?
All is ready, my dear.
Great! I'm so excited. Where is Dad?
Your father will go on later, my dear. Your journey has already begun. It's still a long one, so we must depart immediately.
Will he be there shortly?
I don't think you'll even notice time passing by.
Great! Does my grandma know I'm coming?
She knows.
Let's get going then!
Wait!
Who is this?
It's me, Anne. My sweet Annie.
Dad, you came after all.
Luke Williams, how did you get here? It is not yet your...
No, it is. There was a mistake. Look.
A mistake?
Yes. It's me and not her who is supposed to go now. Look at the papers. Look at them.
Daddy, what's wrong?
It is not yet your time to see Grandma, Annie.
But I want to, Dad. I miss her so much.
And she misses you too, Annie, but you're not supposed to see her yet. Not yet.
Luke Williams?
Yes.
You are correct. There must have been an error somehow. We truly are very sorry. Anne, my dear, I can't keep you waiting here any longer. Your trip has been postponed.
But I want to go. Daddy!
You'll be fine, Anne. I love you. Don't you ever forget that.
She has already returned, Luke. As for you, your path awaits you. It is time to take the next step.
Yes. It is time to take the next step.
There they are.
Luke, we have arrived. I welcome you to eternity.
Thank you for believing in me.
It is not a question of belief. Those who have to come will come. One can seek to trick whoever he wants. His family, his friends, his doctor, and even himself.
But one cannot avoid destiny.
What is this? No, where am I?
We can't be misled, Luke. You fooled far too many people. But you cannot fool sickness nor health. You lied to us, Luke. You deserve neither forgiveness nor peace.
I'm sorry. I just wanted...
And Anne. Oh, poor Anne. She belongs to us now.
No, you can't take her away from us. She doesn't deserve to go.
You're right. She doesn't. But it is not in our power to make that call. Neither in yours. Why didn't you leave us alone, Luke? She would be on her way to peace. Not here. Now. You'll be here. Locked forever in eternal suffering. Watching her slowly fade. Until the last bond to her material life is gone. And you will never see her again.
No! Please! She has so much to live for. So much. Please. She's just an innocent little girl.
It was you who meddled. I wash my hands of her fate. Luke, it is time.
No!
He vaporized him. Where? Fuck! Dr. Medson, what are you doing here?
You must hurry. There is no time.
What are you... Where are they? Luke, Anne, where are they?
They're on the other side of this cave, but there's little time to save them. You must hurry.
But this is a dead end.
I can help you lift this rock, but then the path is yours to take. Hurry.
But Doctor...
It's being done. Now go before it's too late. You're the only one who can save them now.
You will never get there in time. She is ours, and there's nothing you can do. See you on the other side.
No! I must hurry!
You murdered her. It's all your fault. You've murdered her. It was you. It was you. It was your fault. Luke, where the hell were you? We were getting worried.
I found him, Rita.
You did? Great.
Rita. I took him to the vet straight away.
Oh no. Look, what... Did he...
There was nothing they could do.
No.
I'm sorry, Rita.
What are we going to say to Annie about this?
I don't know.
Fuck, Luke. First your mother, then you, and now...
How is she, Rita?
She misses you, Luke.
How's her health?
She's still going to the psychologist 2 times a week.
I see.
Luke, what about yours?
Holding up?
Good. I should get back home. I need to tell Anne about... Shit. She's going to be devastated. Did you leave him at the vet? We need to have a funeral for him.
Yes, I'll get him tomorrow.
Just give me the address and I'll take care of it.
Rita.
Mum, did you find him? Did you?
Anne, dear, I told you to stay home.
I couldn't, Mum. I was so worried. Dad, is that you? Did you find him?
Hi, Annie. I found Rufus, sweetheart. He got trapped under a boulder and it fell on him.
What? What does that mean?
I took him to a vet straight away, but there was nothing they could do.
Rufus? Did he? No! This is your fault, Dad. It's your fault.
Dear.
It was your responsibility to take care of him. This wouldn't have happened if you were there for him. This wouldn't have happened if you were here.
Annie!
I don't ever want to see you again. I hate you.
Anne.
I'm sorry.
The court is now in session. The defendant shall state his full name for the record.
Luke Williams.
Luke Williams, you are the father of Anne Williams, and your wife is Rita Williams. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are hereby informed that anything you say or have not said may be held against you in this court. Let us now begin the proceedings. You have been accused of withholding vital medical information from those entitled to it. And furthermore, you are accused of the murder of your daughter, Anne Williams. Do you, Luke Williams, plead guilty to these charges? In the absence of a clear guilty plea, this case now goes to trial. Very well. The prosecution may cross-examine the accused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Is it true, Mr. Luke Williams, that your daughter, Anne Williams, has a terminal disease?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it true that this disease is only transmitted genetically?
Yes,
Is it true that it is you who carries the genetic mutation that causes the disease, albeit it didn't infect you?
Yes, it is true.
Are you admitting that it was due to your actions and your actions solely that your daughter Anne Williams is facing an imminent premature death?
I didn't intend to do it. I love her. I love her so much. It was meant for me. I should have got it and died.
The defendant shall only answer to the point of the question he has been asked and no more.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will repeat, Mr. Luke Williams, I put it to you that your actions and your actions alone have been responsible for your daughter's condition. Do you agree?
Yes, I do.
Is it also true that you tampered with a medical document in order to contain this information that you did not confide even in your wife, Rita Williams, who has the exact same rights as yourself of a guardian charged with the well-being and upbringing of your daughter?
I tried to cure her. I did all I could.
Silence! I will not warn you again, Mr. Williams.
Is it true?
Yes. 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 It is true.
Prosecution rests its case.
Very well. Is the jury ready to bring its verdict?
Yes, Your Honor. We, the jury, from the acts of information tampering and deliberate filicide, pronounce Luke Williams guilty.
It was you. You murdered my angel. You murdered her.
The accused has been convicted. This court declares his life forfeit. Luke Williams, your fate lies in the hands of the people you have wronged.
We have no other choice than to condemn you to death.
I know.
Very well. The gibbet is at your disposal, Mr. Williams.
I need a moment.
In your own time, Mr. Williams.
No, Luke. No! That's not the way out! Can you hear me? It wasn't you! They don't blame you! They need you! Do you hear me? Fuck, he can't hear me! No! Don't do this! Reverend? What are you doing here?
Hello. I came down for the ceremony of Mr. Williams, but no one else came. I should have imagined. A man that has done what he did was bound to die alone.
No, he's not dead. Listen, you can hear his heartbeat.
I'm sorry. He has already been buried. There is nothing you can do for him now.
No! No! His heart! Can't you hear his heart beating? He's not dead. He's still here with us.
I'm sorry.
No! No! This light proves he's still alive. He's fighting. He's fighting. There has to be something alive behind all this darkness. There has to. And I'll find it.
You're too late.
No! Run, John!
Where is she, Luke? You killed her. You killed her. I want to see my baby girl. Where is she?
So beautiful, Rita. Our little Anne. Are you crying? What's wrong, love?
I love you so very much. You know that, right?
Rita, I love you too.
Thank you for being there, Luke. Always. Not only through the good, but through my anger, my fears, my doubts. Look at us now. Look at her.
We're partners, Rita. And we'll be forever. I'll be there for you. And for her. No matter what. And together we will overcome everything.
I know we will, love.
No one likes me. Nobody plays with me. I have no friends. Please, leave me alone. Leave me Daddy?
I found Joanne, sweetheart.
Joanne? Who is she?
An old doll that belonged to Grandma. Even I played with her when I was very little, until I first went to school. Today I remembered that she might have still been with us in the attic, so I went looking for her. I thought you might like her, you know? She has some special powers.
Special powers?
Yes. Whenever you hold her and you close your eyes, there's an explosion of light, a sense of joy and happiness.
Why don't I feel happy now, Daddy?
What's wrong, sweetheart?
No other kid plays with me in school. I don't know why. I feel lonely.
Sweetheart, I also felt very lonely at times, you know? It took me some years to have real friends.
You're just saying that, Daddy.
It's true. I even created an imaginary friend, all in my mind. How we played together all the time. One day, however, I met this guy at school and we became inseparable. We were together all the time. And after some time, we even started a company.
Oh, you're talking about Uncle Michael, aren't you?
I am. What I'm saying is, you are special, Annie. Those who don't see it, well, that's their problem. There'll be plenty of people who'd love to call you their friends. Just don't stop being who you are, and your future will be anything but lonely. I promise.
I have the best parents in the world. You know, Dad.
Oh, sweetheart. We love you more than anything in the world. And I'm sorry for not being there for you more often. I will change that, okay?
Oh, I forgive you, Daddy. I know you love me. You know what?
Tell me, sweetie.
I am feeling happy right now.
And that makes me the happiest dad in the world.
I was always here, Luke.
I left them alone, John. I was so consumed by my own pain that... God, how they must have suffered.
What we did was noble, Luke. There are simply some things that we just can't control.
But... will they forgive us for leaving them?
There's still a long road ahead, but we've taken the most important step. In due time, they'll forgive us. And even though we may not change how it all ends, we can still be there to support, to nurture, and to love until it does.
I love them so very much, John.
I know you do. I love them too.
You saved me.
You saved yourself, and now it's time to return to those who you love, to those who love you.
Yes. It is time to return.